Hey everyone. It's been probably it's probably been 4 months since my last video, and in that video I spoke about how the lizard man was going to present himself, and we were going to see some kind of death, and things were going to get interesting soon. And since that time, interesting things have happened. Now I want to share my story about Charlie Kirk because on that day I had actually decided to investigate the Charlotte train incident. And you can see here, this is a tweet I sent out. I said that the proportions seemed off, and I had planned on looking into this event that day, which just happened to be September 10th. Now, of course, I had something come up on that day that took me away from investigating and doing my research on that event. And what that was marijuana. Now, I just had some marijuana plants that I had to cut, so I decided that I needed to do that first. I had to do my real life stuff first. And then, I could sit down, and for my last few hours before bed, I could look into the event. So I proceeded to turn my notifications off on my phone. I sat here in this garage and I hung up my weed and I cut it all up. And then around 8:30ish, I had a shower. I sat down on my couch. I lifted up my television controller, my Vision controller, turned it on, hit Netflix. Netflix starts playing AKA Charlie Sheen. Now, when I see this, I find it very suspicious. I'm like, well, that's weird because I didn't ask it to play this, and normally Netflix doesn't just start playing things. It always waits for you to pick, what do you want? So that instantly went in my head, like, okay, that's weird. Then I turned on the notifications on my phone, and I got hundreds of notifications because I had sent this tweet out earlier that went a little bit viral in those few hours that I was doing the weed cutting. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't think it would go that, but okay. So then I start scrolling through all the other notifications that I received in that time, and I saw Matt, they killed Charlie. Matt, they killed Charlie Kirk. And I'm like, well, who the fuck is Charlie Kirk? I don't know who Charlie Kirk is. Right? Because I don't pay attention to politics. Like, I see the headlines, and that's it. So once I finally figure out who this guy is, I'm like, oh, it's this guy? Well, I didn't even ever pay attention to this guy because one time I saw a video of his, and he was arguing with a girl who seemed like she was 14 years old and shouldn't have been anywhere near an event that he was involved with. So I scrolled along. I thought, yeah, just more dumb politic university shit. And I moved along with my life. Now, once I finally did see the video, because, on that day, everybody saw it. It was forced upon you. You all saw it. Now, if I go back and I look for that video now, and here it is, you can see how I get a warning. See how I have my warnings on my phone? I've never turned that setting off because for some reason you can't do it within the app. And I just didn't bother. I just hit show. Not a big deal. So, number one, that rings my alarm bell right away. I'm like, oh, they're just showing someone getting shot? They're just going to show a guy being assassinated right in front of us all? No, they're not. It's a movie. That's the only way you see people being shot is in a movie. So right away, Matt's like, nope, this is bullshit. Then it occurs to me that Charlie Sheen just came on my TV. So that's the Matrix talking to me like, hey, you're about to learn something here. Pay attention. So I did. And then I find out a few days later while watching some other decoders and researchers how Charlotte is basically just the female version of Charlie. And I'm like, okay, so I decided I was going to look into Charlotte. Charlie Kirk gets killed, and Charlie Sheen just starts playing on my Vision screen when I instantly turn on Netflix. And then when you think about even just Charlie Sheen and the character of Charlie Sheen, isn't it like kind of bizarre that we just knew who this guy was forever as a child? And it's almost like the Matrix was hinting at, it's all an act, Matt. It's all an act. Everything you are about to witness is an act. So then, of course, when the Arizona event took place for the memorial, I'm like, look at this shit. This is a WWE show. Come on, everyone. Wake the fuck up, right? I got so angry after this. I didn't even tweet for like a week or two because I was like, how can I get that many impressions and likes and retweets and comments on a tweet where I say this is bizarre to me? And, you know, the reason that happens is because so many normal people are the ones that hit this like button. The people that are like on the sidelines that know something's fucking fishy but just can't seem to figure it out. And then, of course, we have her putting her hands in the casket and the G. And if you remember my previous video, I think it was in my very last video, maybe not, maybe a few other videos ago. Actually, I think it was part 2 of the Lizard Man and Kelly Mack video. Right, remember that video? But anyway, in the end of that video, I went, gee, I wonder, what are they getting us ready for? What are the citizens being made ready for? Remember that? I said all that. So now I'm like, okay, here we go, right? Now, as time went on, you know, I continued to see the bullshit that it is. And now you have Candace Owens, who, you know, all of a sudden is not going after the Macrons, but now is going after Kelly Kirk, or Erica Kirk, sorry. And it's just all fucking bullshit. It's all made up storylines, everybody. Everything about all of these people is made up. They are not who you think they are. They are like me. Only their job is to go play the role of Erica Kirk. Probably for a couple of years. She's probably got a 10-year contract. And then they'll get rid of her. That's what happened to the old Biden, I think. He either died or his negotiations of his contract didn't come together right. And he said, I'm not doing this anymore. And they killed him. That's my theory on that whole bit. But this is how far and crazy it all really is. And that's what I'm trying to get through to people. You know, like, because I have people hitting on me like, oh, how can you act like and talk like this is like a fake event? It's like, because it is. It creates all kinds of drama. It creates all kinds of chaos. It creates airtime for people to talk about the dumbest bullshit ever. Like, watching these interviews is like, what? Who even watches this crap? Right? It's just fucking retarded. But anyway, that's all I'm trying to say, everybody. It's all fucking bullshit. Trump's an actor. His name is Trump. Have you never played euchre, the Trump card? Trumpet. Trump, 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 guys. Come on. Wake up.